Hey guys, welcome back to Project D. So there might be a little lapse in the videos here. I just welcomed my second child to the world, so took about a week off. But the crew's been working away hard here anyway, so wanted to give you guys an update. Tuesday, January 27th. So what we got going on here today is we're gonna start working on the stone veneer for this island. So the customer seen something on Pinterest and we're gonna make it a reality for her. As you can see, this nice white stone is gonna get installed today here on the 3 sides of the island. And it works out just nice that we have enough overage on the counter edge that it covers well. So that'll be one of the projects that we're still working on here this week. If you look over here, you'll see our nice white subway installed. Which one is this called, Paulo?
I believe that is the cloud.
So
yeah.
It's got a lot of texture to it.
Yeah.
But really nice. Originally, the client had a basic white backsplash and they wanted us to try and reuse it, but it wasn't possible. So they ended up getting something a little different in the end, which is very nice. We also got a beautiful undermount sink and a half here, you call it. So you got one carburetor on the right side, a smaller sink, and a regular sink on the left. So that turned out nice. Paulo's Wayfair selection, right?
Yep.
So we have tiles in. We got some more paint touch-ups to do here, you can see. And we got, you can't see the floor at the moment, but we do have a brand new vinyl flooring all throughout the main floor here. So some of the last tasks are adjusting all the 3 doors in this house. They need a little bit of TLC. They're not shutting very nicely and probably due for new lock sets and whatnot, and some hardware. So that might be a good job for Daryl or what have you. Over here, you'll see a cove molding that we're gonna install here to cover up this gappage. Allow the floor to expand and contract nicely. So we'll take you over to the living room and show you what we got on over here. So we have our mantles all demoed now. And you can see our measurements written out here. We got these faux beams on order. So it's gonna go all the way back to the window, a big U piece up here with some end grain, I believe, right, on the side?
Yeah.
And then the bottom, we're also gonna be capping in wood as well from the wood beam company and staining. So it's gonna be very nice. And this stone will be on the front and the sides.
Yeah.
So lots of stonework, but first we need our wood beam to come in, which should be fairly soon. They've said the end of the month.
End of the month, yeah, for this one.
And then paint touch-ups here as well. And this is just the office. We kicked in a new floor in here and new baseboards all throughout. The customer smashed his desk out of there for us. Easiest customers to work for sure, right?
Yep.
It's pretty funny watching him smash that when we showed up the one day. I guess he's a ex-MMA fighter, it shows. Okay, so we'll just take you on the tail end of this journey and we'll wrap it up here. We'll go next door to the Project B. So all we have over here is a half bath getting a new vanity installed in, and Adam's just doing some floor protection here. There's not much to see here, but the first vanity we tried didn't work out so well. So now we're moving back to a pedestal style vanity. And this is where we're staging all of our tools, but this room is complete now, I believe.
Yep. It's all complete.
So by the end of the week, we should have our stone on and hopefully our wood beam will show up.
Yeah, and it will be an install date for next week for those faux beam. And after that will be again stonework for the fireplace. That's the schedule. And lastly, the client also added painting this entire fireplace area for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in.
the bags and close the door. Don't drive away alone. I saw your face right in front of me. Your warmest smile that I couldn't keep. Or was it all a dream?
Guys, welcome back to our Project P. So we're working away hard here. We got the cabinet boxes installed now. We're just waiting for the arrival of the doors, so that should be next week. And we also had our mantle sprayed. Super nice finish on there now. The piano finish, really smooth. And it'll match the cabinet doors. These ones are actually on casters too, so the client can pull out and access the sides of their mantle as needed for cord management and whatnot. So like I said, we're waiting on some doors here to get finished up, and then we'll do all the finishing toe kicks and whatnot at the same time. The client's got his own doors installed, I see, since last time I was in, and they're looking really nice. Over in the kitchen, you can see all the extension boxes that we have added. Give them some extra storage cubbies up there. And you can see the back of the island, we've added this, these roller boxes. Nice pull-out drawers. So it'll increase the size of the island a little bit and still have some room here to work. So that'll be pretty nice on both sides. Refacing next week as well, Paulo, you said?
Yep.
Okay. And we just slapped a coat of mud on the drywall here for the quartz backsplash. Have a nice smooth surface for that. It's going to be all quartz. 2 centimeter, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does the dog want back in yet here? No, she's happy out there. So that's pretty much it for the main floor, but I'll take you on upstairs and show you what's cooking here. I guess we didn't touch on this. This is a big cabinet our cabinet installer put in this week. So again, we're just waiting on doors, or is this going to be open?
The upper portion will be open, but the bottom one will be covers.
And then beadboard on the back too?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll put some beadboard there for the clients.
So our painter sprayed all these balusters. If I can get some light going here. No? Okay, never mind. So these are all newly sprayed, and they were stained before, so we had to do shellac primer on there. And all of the risers and stringers got painted as well, so that turned out really nice. Just waiting on some final nosings to come in so that we can finish up the stairs. And yeah, really clean finish. Like the look of it with the white backer. So up there, Levi's just doing some sanding on the trim, and our flooring will be done up there once we get our nosings. The client didn't like these balusters at first because you could really see the wood grain, and it wasn't quite 100% filled with the stain before. But with the semi-gloss paint that Mark put on there, it really cleans it up nice. So that's pretty much it for Project P. Tune in next week and we'll be a lot further along.
This is my lose control. It's my soul. This is my life. This is my life. It's my soul. This is my life. It's my soul. This is my life. It's my soul. This is my life. This is my lose control. It's my soul. This is my life. This is my life. It's my soul. This is my life. It's my soul.
Hey guys, welcome back to Project S. Downstairs, you're gonna see our office. We got the walls all framed up, mudded. Electrical has been roughed in. Like the customer's color, very deep purple, hey?
Yeah.
So this is first coat only, so there's gonna be a second coat and then hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
So what the daughter wanted is what the daughter is getting down here. And then we're gonna reinstall our ceiling tiles. Smoke detector looks like roughed in over here. And since this is gonna be an office, then there's no need for egress window or closet in this bedroom or window well. So we did a really good job color matching this paint here. You can hardly tell new to old because we had mudded this wall out before. So now the customer wants a price to repaint the whole basement. Same color, I guess?
Same color.
Okay, good. So on none of these doors are all been painted ever as well. So it'd be a good time to do it. Clean it up a little bit. But fix these hinges, they're upside down. So that's pretty much it for the project. We'll take you upstairs quick. Daryl is up there vacuuming, so don't mind the noise. All right, so basically we're waiting for our wood beam to show up. We're gonna put a big wrap on this beam and it's gonna beam the post. So it's gonna be really big, but it's gonna look intentional. And we're gonna do some painting on these two walls. And the cabinets are set to be arriving on Thursday. And they'll be installed shortly there later. So we're gonna have the microwave and stove will be in the oven, will be in the wall. And we'll have a nice cooktop over on this side. And we're gonna have a pot filler.
Yeah, the pot
right there.
That rough in there. And of course, we'll be tiling from top to up to
Ceiling. Yeah, tile from top to ceiling. So the tile will start right here and we'll go right to the ceiling. And we'll have floating shelves on this side. And you can't see, but our beautiful tile floor is all covered up here. Very nice. And we're gonna try and talk to the customer. There's a little dip here in the ceiling where the new to old wall met. So we're gonna have to try and fix that a little bit, I think. So that's it for our Project M. Tune in early next week and we'll have some cabinets in for you. All right, guys, welcome back to our Project S. We're here on week 4. So come on in and check out what we got cooking. So as you can see, we got some cabinet boxes ready to go for the installer this weekend. This is what the cabinet's finish will look like. It's like a white oak. And the other cabinet, it's a two-tone kitchen. It's a two-tone kitchen, so the other color is going to be this blue, green here.
Sage green.
Sage green, or light sage green, we'll say. So like I said, this weekend, William, our installer, is going to be here to get the boxes installed, and the doors will come about 1 week later. We're also expecting the arrival of our beam wrap by Thursday. So we'll be able to start installing that, as well as the post, beam and post wrap. So that's gonna be really nice, and we're gonna match the white oak on the cabinetry. So basically we're working on paint touch-ups in here. We're also repairing this texture, because as you remember in the before pictures, this was, there was a wall here, a header. So these two areas were separate, but we're gonna blend the texture and repaint the entire ceiling, because this one is original and it's of course yellowed a little bit over the years,
a little
and
bit yellowy.
so I wasn't happy with a bit of a divot here, and we're gonna get that really nice. So you never know that. In renovations, you always want it to look intentional. You never want to be able to look at a renovated space and realize, hey, this has been an afterthought.
Space or afterthought, yeah.
If you have too many little trims hiding things or what have you. So for the checklist on what we got left, we got the electrical final, the plumbing final, final paint, and then the beam and post wraps.
Yep.
Our tile.
Of course our counter quartz as well.
Quartz counters and the tile, so we'll get that installed soon here, and the tile is going to be full to ceiling all the way the whole wall, right? There's no uppers on this wall at all, none. But we will have floating shelves in the corner. So we'll also do the window trim and baseboard.
Yeah.
It'll be the oak
for that one, and of course the bench there as well.
Yeah, there'll be a movable bench here.
Yeah.
And it'll be raised up to account for this register.
Yeah.
So, shout out Grounded. They'll come back and do our final electrical hookup here in maybe another week or two. Once the customer selects their over the island pendants.
The pendant lighting here.
She originally picked some the size of a watermelon, and
Massive.
too big.
Yeah.
So downstairs, take you on a quick journey down there, I suppose. Don't mind the noise. So here's our new office space, everything from here over. So we just left the drop ceiling in place so we didn't have to touch it. And we did a corner bead on the top of the wall to give it a nice seamless look. And the paint match was really good here. You can hardly tell the difference. So this is turning out great. And you can see the purple bedroom. Very deep, dark purple, hey? But the daughter loves it. So this will be her new office.